Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lucky Life podcast, where we create our own luck and design the life of our dreams. I'm your host, Melissa Merk. Let's dive right into the episode. Today's episode is going to be a really quick one. I hadn't actually planned anything for today, so we're just rolling off the cuff. I don't know if that's actually the expression. Is that the expression? Rolling off the cuff? Anywho, I just got back from a 5-day Mexican cruise with my family, and the plan was to record an episode after, which is what I'm doing, but our flight ended up being delayed and we got back quite a bit later than we were supposed to, and then I had a lot of stuff to catch up on when I got home that I just hadn't really realized, so I really left this to the last minute. I'm also not feeling the best today. I used to say my biggest flex is that I haven't been sick in like 5 years. I feel like I have a pretty strong immune system, but I was on a couple planes and then I was living on a boat and there was a lot of people coughing all over the place. My brother ended up getting sick. He had a really sore throat, and that's what I have right now. And I'm just going to drink a lot of tea and sleep really well, and I'm hoping that I can kick this before it turns into anything. So my plan for tonight is to have a bath, go to bed pretty early. I want to catch up on sleep, get back into a regular routine. I really believe that sleep is the most important thing for either kicking a cold or just staying healthy in general. I do take pride in my sleep habits. I have a very consistent routine. I almost always get 8 hours of sleep or more, which works really well for me. So travel can definitely mess that up a little bit, but we're getting back into a routine now. I wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who's left a review on the podcast and everyone who sent me DMs. I got a lot of really positive feedback on the last episode where I was talking about drinking and just alcohol in our current society, social culture. And it seems that a lot of you kind of have the same thoughts and feelings as I do, which is just nice to hear from people who have a similar mindset or who are going through similar things. So thank you guys all so much for the feedback on that. And if you missed the last episode, definitely make sure to check that out. Also, a little update on what I ended up doing for New Year's. So in that episode, I was talking about how I was kind of struggling with what I was going to do for New Year's because I really didn't want to drink. So I did end up staying in and I felt really good about that. I had a really chill night, made dinner, watched a show, and I think I was in bed by like 10:30, 11. But I did end up waking up just before midnight because people were doing fireworks and stuff. And then at midnight, people were cheering and I just listened outside of my window. There's something about things that bring people together and just like the community aspect that's so heartwarming. So it was kind of a nice, I don't know, it was like I was literally doing nothing, but it was kind of nice to just like hear everyone excited for the new year. And then on my family cruise, I did have an unlimited drink package. So I did enjoy some wine at dinners and had a few cocktails. I ordered a lot of mocktails, which were just as enjoyable. There was this one raspberry guava mojito that was so good. It was delicious. If you're ever on the Norwegian Bliss, go to I think it's called Sugarcane Mojito Bar and get the raspberry guava mojito. So yeah, it was really nice to enjoy in moderation and not restrict myself, but definitely kept it low key. Our 2024 drinking habits are going well so far. So we're back home now. I thought I'd just run through some of the things that I do and things you can do if you feel like you've gotten off track. Maybe you've just gotten back from vacation, or maybe you've just been really busy with something and it's taking you away from your regular routine. So the things that I do pretty much every single time, number one is I love to clean my house. And if there's any clutter anywhere, I like to get organized and I need to do my laundry from unpacking and stuff. Having a clean and organized space can have a really positive impact on your productivity and focus. And then after that, I like to sit down and write a to-do list of everything that I need to do and kind of look into the next week, see what's going on. Are there any meetings, appointments, things that are already scheduled in that I've forgotten about? Kind of just have a little refresh on what's going on. And then when I think of getting back into routine, I really think of like workout routine, eating well, and staying on top of work. So when I'm going over my to-do list, I make sure I'm up to speed with all of my work and like prior commitments. And then for workouts, I think it's super helpful to have a workout plan or split written out. For me, that's the most helpful thing for staying consistent and actually sticking to a routine. My knee is also hurting, so I'm taking it easy. I think I'm actually going to book in a yoga class for either tomorrow or the next day to kind of ease into it. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on with my knee, but for the past like month or so, I haven't been able to do like squat motions or I don't know, just anything that involves a lot of knee bending. So that's kind of like held me back a little bit. But yeah, I really want to get back into a consistent workout routine. So either pre-scheduling your workout classes or just writing a workout split that you're going to do at the gym, or maybe just scheduling in like walks or whatever you do for your workouts. For me right now, I'm doing a mix of workout classes and just my own gym workouts. So I think I only have 1 or 2 classes left in my group class like credit. So I'm going to book those in for this week. And then I think I'm going to get back into my weightlifting and cardio next week, like the week after this coming week. I don't feel like I'm ready to be doing the lunges, squats, stairs, all of those things yet. I don't want to mess up my knee even more. And also if I'm getting sick, which hopefully I'm not, I'm gonna knock on wood, I want to relax and recover and kick the sore throat before I really push myself. But yeah, just scheduling classes, writing up your workout. And then for food, I'm not a big meal prepper, but I really want to be. I tend to do like little meal preps. I'll do like a batch of something. I don't like having food sit in the fridge for more than 2 to 3 days. So I do like mini meal preps every once in a while. I have not mastered the 1 week meal prep. And I've watched videos. Some people are so good at it. But yeah, mine are always just like mini, like 1 or 2 meals that last like 2 to 3 days kind of thing. But meal prepping is so key with sticking to a healthy, consistent diet at home. That is on my goals list for this year, is to get better at meal prepping, because I do eat pretty well, but if I don't have food prepped, I get really lazy and I'll end up like skipping meals and just snacking on things. And that is where I struggle the most. And I know that if I meal prep, that is how I will be successful in that area. And if you don't have time to meal prep, or you just are not interested in it, meal services are super helpful. I wish I had a sponsor for this video, because I will rep a meal prep service. If you're a busy person, there's such a great option. I've used HelloFresh in the past and I really like their meals. They all taste really good. There's also a place called Tractor in Vancouver. I don't know if they still do this, but I was getting meals from them for a while. They're kind of a grab and go type place. They have spots all around. I think they're just in Vancouver. But they make really good healthy meals, salads, bowls, different things. I actually really liked their meal service. Maybe I should look into that. I don't know if they'll deliver to me where I'm at. But anyways, so those are the main things that I do. I know it's not like revolutionary advice, but clean your house, make a to-do list, grocery shop, meal prep, write out your workout routine, and I mean, those are the basics. So that is the little quick episode for today. I think I'm going to do a Q&A episode soon. So if you want to get in on that, make sure you're following my Instagram, because I'm going to do a question box in my stories. That might be next episode, or we could have a guest. We'll see. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. I honestly get so excited when I see that I have listeners. It's so weird to me. And you guys actually had this podcast chart in the top 10 in Canada on one of the charts at some point, which is crazy. I'm going to sign out. Hope you guys all have an amazing week. I will chat with you next Monday. Bye-bye.